Hey everybody, welcome back to Champion Sons in our NCAA Football series, where we are now with the Florida State Seminoles, and we have got our first home game of the season where we will be going up against the Nevada Wolfpack in this one, and it should be a pretty good battle. I think we should be able to come out and win this one big in reality. After the way we played against Pitt, taking it into overtime before we finally ended up losing on the interception thrown. And before we get into the actual game, let's take a look at some of the recruiting, the leads that we have right now. First, let's take a look at the team needs. Safety is obviously going to be a big one, free safety and strong safety. Now, William Howard is our number one, 77 overall. We do trail by to Oregon by him, but he's from Ohio, so it's not a pipeline state. The next safety that we have is a 71 overall. We do have the lead on him, and hopefully playing well in games like this, maybe forcing a few turnovers, might help draw their attention to where we can kind of solidify them as recruiting options for us. Now, taking a look at the matchup between Nevada and our Seminoles, we have the number 9 passing offense. 112 in rushing. Now, once again, it's early in the season, so even with the top 10 passing, having a rushing that low, passing touchdowns that low, these ratings will take time to kind of even themselves out to where you see truly where your team stands nationally, but that'll happen in basically a few weeks of play. So we're going to go ahead and jump on into this one after we do hold Nevada to force them to punt. On their opening drive of the game, they are going to kick it up, punt it off to Justin Jones, who's going to start his return, cut it out to the right. He's got some space going. He's got a blocker. He's almost gone, and they chase him down and tackle him by his shoestrings. What a play by Nevada to make that tackle. That is a touchdown-saving tackle on what could have been a game-changing punt return early in this one. So we will start out now with possession of the ball at the Nevada 41-yard line, looking on how we can push this thing into the end zone. We do have to be a little bit more efficient with our offense. Last week we started out pretty well but did slow down in the middle. And here's Credible taking the option keeper. He's going to pick up 5 yards on that, and that's a pretty good gain for the rushing game. We need to kind of keep that in mind as we go forward in this one. And like I said last week, start out strong, then hit a lull. We need to avoid doing that in this game. All right, so we have to come out strong. And on 2nd and 5, Credible's dropping back. He's finding Wilson over the middle. Ontario Wilson, 17 yards, right over the middle. A great throw. Stood tall in the pocket against the blitz, found the open man, and put on a good pass that made it easy for him to catch it, and Wilson does follow through making that catch. He is brought down pretty much right at that time. However, we are now at about the 19-yard line inside the red zone here, facing a 1st and 10. Now Credible's going to get the snap. They bring a blitz. He drops it off to McDonald. Cameron McDonald, his first catch of the day is going to give us 3 yards, move us down to about the 17-yard line, 17-yard line, and give us a 2nd and 7. Now here come the Seminoles out in the shotgun offense. 3 to the right. Hand it off to Ward up the middle. Not a whole lot for him to get to. As he runs into his own lineman, we've got to have some more sturdy lineman play. That is a big thing that we noticed last week that kind of hindered our run game. We've got to do better, and it looks like this may be a little bit of a struggle kind of coming out going forward. So on 3rd and 6, Credible drops back. He finds Jones coming across the middle on the drag pattern, and he's going to pick up the 1st down. We needed 6. He gets us 8, and now we have a goal-to-go situation here at the 7-yard line, and this is a big one for us. Credible is 3 for 3 for 28 yards on this opening drive. So he's going to come out in the shotgun, 2 receivers and 2 tight ends. Blitz comes. He fires it to the right side, and that one was just overthrown. It looked like he was going for his tight end there, but unable to make the completion. The pressure was coming in pretty quick. They'd brought more than what we could block, so they did have a free runner at Credible, and he just wasn't able to be that accurate with it. So now 2nd and goal. He's going to hand this to Ward on the left side, and they get that one stuffed. The defensive lineman got him almost in the backfield, and then the safeties came for help right there, and he is brought down shortly, probably about a half a yard right on that run. So 3rd and goal now, still from the 7. 5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Credible making some changes. He has the snap, drops back, pressure starts to get there, and he throws it, and it's intercepted by Assessma. And he starts running it back, and he's going to be finally tripped up. What is it named? Assessma? Not sure what his name was, but hey, he's good enough to make the interception, and here come the Wolfpack on that one. Now, they do get a field goal following that interception. However, we did have another turnover, so they are on the move once again, real close this time to their end zone. And it's the start of the second quarter as Illingworth drops back. He's going to find Jacob Monroe, the tight end, coming across the field right there. Illingworth is 14 of 18. They've been pass heavy in this game. We did not see that coming. Normally, Nevada, you think more of a running offense. So 1st and goal, Illingworth hands it off to Tua. And that one's going to be run in for the touchdown. And just like that, we are trailing by 2 scores. All right, so a couple turnovers have really hindered us. They got the field goal on the first one, but on that second turnover, it ends up being a touchdown. So now we are trailing 10-0 here. So trying to claw back into this one. Here we come out now with a 1st and 10 at the Nevada 33-yard line. Credible's got the snap. They bring a blitz. It's picked up. He drops it off to McDonald. Cameron McDonald, he picks up 18 yards on that reception. That's his 3rd catch for 27 yards on the afternoon. And we're going to have to work to find these open guys. Like, that is just something we're going to have to do. And if you look at that, one of our receivers is out. Looks like probably just for a little bit. Hopefully it won't be for all that long. So on a 1st and 10, we hand it off to Ward this time. Big hole open over the middle, and Ward's going to pick up 11 yards. Trayshawn Ward, 11 yards, gets us into another goal-to-go situation, looking to avoid the turnover in this one. So we do not need 3 straight drives with the turnover. We need to put some scores on the board. So 1st and goal, Credible's in the shotgun formation. He sends McLean in motion. He's going to hand it off to McLean, who turns it up, and he's stuffed pretty quickly, but he does pick up 1 yard. Malik McLean, for his first rush on the day, on that little end around right there, picks up a yard, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal from the 3-yard line here. As we come out in the shotgun once again, 3 wide, a tight end to the right. He hands it off to Ward up the middle, and that's going to be in the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. We really needed that one, and that hole opened up. It looks like our offensive line is getting a little bit better handle of this game. As we get ready for the extra point, this should put us down by a field goal, as we do boot that one right down the middle. Now let's take a look at some scores going around the country right now. Number 3, Ohio State is trailing to California at Cal 17-23. And that is looking like a pretty good game, a pretty offensively pass-heavy game going on right there with a lot of passing touchdowns for both teams. So now here comes Nevada on their next drive following our touchdown. Illingworth drops back. He's under pressure, throws it to the left, and they're going to make that catch. Max stood right there. We went for the big hit, hoping maybe we could possibly jar it loose, but that was not meant to be, as he ends up whiffing on the hit, and they make the catch, and they have a big 1st and 10 now from our 45-yard line. Our defense looks as though they are in trouble. Nevada in the shotgun. They have play action. They bite on it big time, but Green makes up for it and intercepts the pass. And he starts back the other way, but he's tackled immediately. Oh, man, we bit too hard on that play action, and thankfully the pass was way underthrown. And Green high-pointed that one and is able to come down with it. And so now we have an opportunity here. 1st and 10, handed off to Ward to the right side. He's hit pretty early crossing the line, but he does pick up 3 yards still. He's got 27 yards on 6 rushes, plus the 1 touchdown earlier in the game. He has been the sole scorer for the Seminole offense, but we need to get that turned around. So 2nd and 7. It's going to be an option. Credible keeps it. He follows his blockers. He's down the middle. Just incredible with the 20-yard rush. And that was a big one. He's got 41 yards now on 4 carries, and they are biting on that option. We may need to look at possibly becoming more of an option-style offense. That seems to be really one of our most effective weapons right now. So 1st and 10 here. Credible with this pass, with the snap, drops back to throw it, gives a toss-up, and we don't even go for it. Thankfully, it wasn't intercepted. Pressure was coming, and he dropped that one off. Tried to drop it in there, just unable to do so. Falls incomplete, 2nd and 10. Now Credible in a shotgun once again. Drops back. Pressure comes from that left side. He fires it over, and he just inaccurate. Oh, man, you've got to be kidding me on that one. Looked like he was trying to get Wilson coming across and just unable to hit him. He had him open, though. He did have him open, just unable to hit him. And so that brings up 3rd and 10. They bring a blitz once again. Credible rolls to the right. He's going to find McLean coming across the field, and McLean's going to get a big 16-yard reception, and that's going to give us a goal-to-go situation. Credible hung in that pocket and took a hit just after he threw it. So good toughness from that kid. He's got 10 of 18 for 118 yards on the day. Now 1st and goal. Credible in the shotgun, 4 wide. Has the snap. He drops it off to the right side of McLean, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Malik McLean found the empty part of the zone, settles down in it, and Credible does deliver that one as we now have a lead, and it looks like after this extra point, we are going to have the lead 14-10. And so what a game we have got working here. It looks like our offense is turning this thing around. Now, at the time that's left on the clock in college football, that is a lifetime. Nevada trying to take advantage of that. Minute 25. Illingworth drops back, fires it to the right side. He's got Curtis, who breaks one tackle and is finally brought down after a pretty big gain. Curtis has got 37 yards on 4 receptions right now. Nevada's got 162 passing yards in this one. Our defensive backfield is in trouble. We've got to start playing better. Now Nevada with the 1st and 10. Illingworth drops back. He fires it to the left side for Curtis again, who's going to make the catch, and our guys just seem to be a step too slow right now. And I'm not sure why that is. We generally have pretty good athletes, but, man, they are just not able to keep up at the moment. Now, you notice right there, Nevada's thrown the ball almost about 30 times in this half. That was unexpected by us, so we will have to make some halftime adjustments. Now, Illingworth on a 2nd and 4, stands tall in the pocket, drops that one off, and it's caught. What a play by the receiver for Nevada. He went up to get that one, and now they're going to go hurry up. Man makes a great catch like that. Illingworth stood in that pocket tall, too. He took a hard hit on it. And here they go in the hurry up. Illingworth takes it up the middle, and he's going to get into the end zone, found the gap, found the hole, and just took advantage and ran it in himself. So Illingworth is going to recapture the lead here in Tallahassee for Nevada. As after this extra point, it is now 17-14 in this game. Now, once again, there's about 48 seconds left, and so we're trying to make the best of it on our way back. We did have all of our timeouts left. So Credible's going to drop back, fires it to Wilson on the right side. He's brought down at about the 28-yard line. 13 seconds remaining as we use our 2nd timeout here. Trying to see if we can't get this game tied up. As long as we at least have the opportunity to do that, I think we can find some positive in this half. So 12 seconds remaining. Credible fires it over the middle. He's got Douglas over the middle. Ja'Kai Douglas with a 21-yard reception. That's going to get us all the way down to about the 7-yard line. And we're going hurry up. We haven't called that last time out yet. Credible trying to get everybody set before the clock goes. He has got the snap, throws it over the middle to Wilson, and he's unable to break free and get in as we called the final timeout with 2 seconds remaining from the 2-yard line. And we're going to go for the points here. Do not want to be down at the half to Nevada as we finally do tie it up in the last seconds of the first half. This game is tied 17-17. Florida State, you kind of think, hey, maybe we can get this turnaround a little quicker than what we've done with some schools. But, man, it is looking like this is going to be a tough one. Our defense has some serious issues with it in the defensive backfield, and we're not getting a whole lot of pressure or sacks. So we are going to have to see what we can do about that. Maybe start bringing some different blitz packages going. Credible, he's also got to play a little bit better. He earned the starting role in the offseason when he transferred over from Tech, but he's got to do better. I mean, I don't think anybody would disagree with that, right? He's got to find his receivers better, make more accurate throws, and really that in turn will help out our defense. if we can actually get some leads and start building up a lead. So looking at the game comparison, 188 to 189 in passing yards. We do have more rushing yards this time. However, the turnovers have killed us in this game, as we've had the 2 turnovers that led to their 10 points. They've had only the 1 turnover against us, which did lead to a touchdown as well. So here we come out now a little later in the third quarter here. It's been kind of a tough going for both teams. The game is still tied at 17. Credibles rolling out to the right. Tries to fire back to the left. He probably should have just taken that one himself and at least picked up some yards. That was a 1st and 10. Credible is 21 of 35 for passing on the day. So now 2nd and 10. Credible comes out 5 wide in a shotgun. He has the snap. No pressure from Nevada, and he almost throws another interception. He did not see Walker trailing him down low, and he did undercut it, but just unable to come down with it. Thankfully, he does not make that. Credible does not, have that mistake go against him. So 3rd and 10. Credible with the snap. Pressure gets there, drops it off to Ward, who pushes his man, tries to fight forward, unable to free himself of the tackle, and he is going to be brought down after a gain of 7. Now, our field goal kicker does not have the distance. He does not have a 51-yard leg in him. Right now, that may be something we have to start looking at when it comes to recruiting, see if we can't find one that does. So 4th and 3. Credible has a snap from the shotgun, drops it off to the left side to Douglas, and he's going to pick up 5 yards and a 1st down. Whew, that was a risky play right there. Nevada's been playing really well on that line, getting pretty decent pressure, and they've disrupted the passing game fairly effectively. But on that one, we do come through and make the reception and pick up the 1st down. So now 1st and 10, Credible over the middle. He's got McLean over the middle. Threw it deeper than who I thought he was going for Ward down short. But instead he goes deeper over the middle, and he's got McLean coming across on the deep end route. And that's going to be a good gain to pick up a lot of yards and get us into a goal-to-go situation from the 8-yard line here. So big opportunity for this Florida State offense here as the third quarter comes down to 2 minutes remaining. Credible making changes, gets the snap, fires it to the left side, and that one's knocked down. Jaden Dedman knocks that one down. Credible has got 262 passing yards, but his percentage is not looking very good right now. And he's only got the 1 touchdown with the 2 interceptions. So now he comes out in a shotgun, 3 wide. McDonald in at tight end on the line. He has the snap. They bring a blitz. He's rolling out to his right. Drops it off right at the last second as he's hit. Tries to throw it. It looked like he may have had his man over the middle. But the hit disrupted that pass. Unable to make anything of it here. So now we come out in a 3rd and goal situation. In a shotgun formation. 4 wide in this one. He's got the snap. Scans over the middle. Fires it, and he's just inaccurate. He had McLean. McLean was running the slant route. He had him dead to rights and just missed him. And so we're going to go for the field goal. I cannot risk not getting any points with the way our offense is playing right now. And we will get that field goal. So now we finally have another lead here. 20-17 is where we stand. And so after stopping Nevada on their drive, we have possession of it again here at the start of the 4th quarter as we are running a little option right there. Credible completely misreads that one. Instead of handing it off to Ward, he tries to take it himself, and that's going to be a loss of 2 yards for this Seminole offense. So 3rd and 12 is what we're looking at here, still leading by 3, 20-17 at home against the Wolfpack. Now Credible gets a snap. They bring pressure. They don't actually bring pressure. They get it up the middle. That's how poorly our offensive line is doing right now as we drop it off to McDonald, who's going to pick up about 10 yards and make it 4th and 2. So we do have to go for this one again. Credible, 288 passing yards. Needing it to be at least 290 after this play. And he's going to have an option. He hands it off to Ward. Big hole open over the middle. Ward for about 15 yards on that rush. 4th and 2, and he picks up, actually they're going to mark him down a little shorter than that, 14 yards, all the way to the 21-yard line. Ward comes through big time for us as he had a big hole to run through. So 1st and 10 from the 21. Credible has the snap. Nevada brings a blitz. He drops it off to McLean, and that one went right through his hand. He fired it to McLean going on that out route. And I don't know why he didn't come down with it. How could he not make that catch right in his hands? and that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd and 10. So we're in the shotgun, 4 wide once again. Credible has the snap, rolling out to his right, and he finally dropped it off, and it's intercepted. He saw his man going towards the sideline, and then it looks like he broke down the field and tries to put some touch on it and loft it to him, but they get another interception. That is Credible's 3rd interception of the day, and it couldn't have come at a worse time as we're now approaching 7 minutes in the 4th quarter. And this time Illingworth tries to hit his tight end over the middle, and he just drops it too. It looks like both teams are struggling to hang on to the ball. And this one, as they now have a 2nd and 10. They are at the Florida State about 47-yard line as we start getting some of the play changed up and the look of our defense mixed up. Illingworth drops back. Pressure is right on top of him. Cooper jumps up and intercepts that one. He threw it deep down the right side. Cooper undercut him. That pressure got there earlier, forced him to throw it, and Cooper takes full advantage, getting both feet down. Not just the one required, but he gets both feet down and gets the turnover for us. So here we come on our ensuing drive. Credible with the snap, fires it over. He's got Justin Jones over the middle, his fellow Tech transfer, and he picks up a good 16 yards. That's 6 receptions on the day for Jones and 87 yards total. Credible has topped the 300-yard mark at 321 passing yards on the afternoon as well. So 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. He's going to hand that off to Ward to the left side, who gets a pretty decent gain. He's hit hard. Trayshawn Ward is. He's put to the turf with meaning. However, he picks up 7 yards, and that's going to give us a 2nd and 3 now from inside the red zone at the 16-yard line. 3 minutes are remaining here in the 3rd quarter, so if we can get a touchdown, we can possibly put this one out of reach. Hand it off to Ward up the middle, and that's going to pick up about 6 yards and a new set of downs here. Ward is at 14 rushes for 90 yards on the day and the 1 touchdown earlier in the game. So now 1st and 10. Credible comes out 5 wide here from the about 9-yard line, or really 11-yard line, and he's going to get sacked. The Wolfpack comes just right around the edge. Louis Cresto, he comes right around. Our tackle didn't even look at him. I don't know what he's thinking, but Credible's got no chance on that as he is hit and put to the turf. Thankfully does not turn the ball over, and that brings up 2nd and 15. Now Nevada does still have, they had 3 timeouts, they just used 1, and so now they do still have 2 timeouts remaining as we are about 2 minutes and 16 seconds left in this game. Credible throws it over the middle. He's going to hit Jones. Big time reception by Justin Jones for 13 yards. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and 1, but we are right outside the goal line here at the 2-yard line. This is big time football. We need to make a big play right here. And so Credible in a shotgun formation, 3 wide. McDonald in the slot to the right. He's got the snap. Pressure comes right up the middle. He avoids the first sack, and he's going to be brought down. Our linemen just let the floodgates open up on him. Nevada uses their final timeout. So 2 minutes and 9 seconds remaining. Nevada uses the final timeout as we boot that field goal through. So we now have a 6-point lead here at 2 minutes to go. And look at what's going on there at Purdue. They have got a 14-0 lead over the number 1 Notre Dame Fighting Irish. They actually pulled it off. They actually won that. I didn't notice that was in the final to the last bit. Purdue beats number 1 Notre Dame. What a game that had to be. 14-0. So not an offensive power struggle, probably more defensive struggle, I guess you could say. But the number 1 team in the nation goes down. Now we need to avoid that major upset as well. 2 minutes are remaining. Nevada's got a 2nd and 6. Illingworth's in the shotgun. He's got this snap, and he drops it off to the right side. That's going to be a 3-yard reception by B.J. Castile as he does go out of bounds. He's got 60 yards on 8 catches on the afternoon for him. So 3rd and 3 now. This is a big-time couple plays. Illingworth's in a shotgun, 2-back set. He's got the snap. Pressure comes up the middle, but he's going to find Mack, who takes off, but he's brought down quickly. He finds Mack coming across the middle, and we are able to fortunately make that tackle, but a good gain by Nevada. So now they come out in a hurry-up offense. Illingworth drops back again, throws it out to the right side. Cooper makes another play, and he's down the sideline. Cooper at the 40, and he's brought down at the 36. And Nevada has no timeouts remaining. That should do it for us, and it will. We just kneel that one on home. And let's take this victory. It was not a well-played game by any means, but we will take the win when we can. Trayshawn Ward, he will get player of the game. He had 96 yards on 16 carries and about 26, 28 yards in the receiving game as well. So now we are 1-1 on the season. I'll take that positive where I can get it. Definitely could have played better in a lot of areas. We really need to avoid the turnovers, need to work on our rushing game. Our defensive backfield needs to get quicker. We've got a gauntlet coming up in front of us at the midpoint of the season, and we need to be able to withstand that and show that we are going to become a team that is on the turnaround. Okay. Now, with all of that in mind, I do want to go ahead and remind y'all to hit that subscribe button if y'all have not hit it already. And if you did like today's video, give us a thumbs up. It does really help out the channel, and I greatly appreciate everything that y'all do for us here at Champ and Sons. So in the next episode, we will be playing an FCS team. God knows how that game can go with the way we've played so far this season. But I will see y'all in that episode. So with that in mind, everybody, stay safe, and well, y'all know how it goes by now, right? Later, y'all.